everybody? It's your boy Dragon Master coming at you, and welcome back once again to the dark side of the Dragon's Den. So, Kraken, I already know that at some point I'm going to get a message from you, or it'll be in your next video. You know, what do I mean by thanks for playing right into my hands? Dude, I think you need a serious wake-up call here. Because you might have two out of the four horsemen on your side. But keep in mind, my horseman has already combined with my demon. For those of you watching this who might not know what I'm talking about, check out my Big Sea Dog channel, because very soon there's going to be a video uploaded to that one, kind of explaining everything. So what does that mean? What exactly do I mean by my horseman has combined forces with my demon? My demon is one of the most sickest, sadistic, evil, conniving, deceiving motherfuckers to ever roam this planet. As is your demon, dude. Again, thanks for playing into my hands. See, I knew the response that I would get when at first I did a no holds bar stipulation and then countered your little counter there of using any deck we wanted by stating using decks where dragons were a part of the main engine. I knew the reaction I would get. I knew you would tell me, I knew you would come back and say that I was running scared, that I was running with my tail tucked between my legs. I also knew that you would change the original stipulation for this entire thing. You originally came after a title that, first off, I take a great deal of pride in, and second, is really the whole driving force behind this channel. You wanted to come after my Dragon Master rank. I don't take too kindly to that. So I started twisting the gears a little bit. Countered your stipulations. Sorry, made counters for every situation you might come up with. Originally, one duel. Winner take all. Galaxy Eyes versus Galaxy Eyes. Countered with a 5 duel series and no holds barred stipulations. Phase 1. Your counter. Best of 7 series, and we use any deck in the game you wanted to use. My counter to that in phase 2, and quite frankly the final phase. Seven rounds, 7 matches, and dragons had to be in the main engine of the deck. meaning that no matter what the main engine of the deck was, dragon-type monsters had to be a part of that main engine, just to kind of break that down for you a little bit. So, for example here, the Galaxy engine. Spellcasters, warriors, and dragons. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, for example. For hires, all over the spectrum. Beasts, let's see if I remember correctly, Aqua, Wing Beast, Warriors, Beast Warriors, dragons. But a dragon was in the main engine. You could splash in any other engine you wanted. Dragons had to be a part of the main engine of that deck, however. And I knew I would get what I wanted with that stipulation. That's why Phase 2 was the final phase. Because then I got the reaction I wanted. I got the final thing I wanted from you. First off, we're each at our best when we're the most hostile forces any person can come across. But it's that same force that often makes us do something we might not have done. See, we're the best of friends in the world. We're also each other's best and worst rivals because we bring out the best in each of us. But because we are best friends, we know exactly which buttons to push and the correct sequence to push them in. I get all these messages from you, and the more hostile you are, the better I know you're going to be come time for this little this little series. But I also know ultimately I'll get what I want at the same time. And I got what I wanted. You threw away the stipulation of winner takes the title Dragon Master. Again, thanks for playing right into my hands. Dude, we're both conspiracy theorists, for fuck's sake. You know damn well we both know how to obtain the information we want to obtain. You know that we know how to get to the spot we want to be in. You know what's coming in a couple of years. We both know the steps that have to be taken in order to get where we want to be for when that happens. Call it being devious, call it being deceptive. Call it being whatever you want. You've only been experiencing the power of two brothers. You're now going to experience the power of a half-breed. A breed of a divine good and a divine evil. We will both be very much prepared for when this all finally goes down. But make no mistake about it, I expect a lot of twisting of the knife, so to speak, from both of us in order to obtain what we want to obtain. One thing I know about you, you're not easily manipulated, I guess you can say. And you know I'm not easily manipulated either. I also look forward to seeing a lot of manipulation between now And January 15th or whenever it is, we're going to have this lovely little match. Because again, at one point you said you were going to reschedule it for a later date. But now it's still January 15th, so I'm still a little confused on that one. And make no mistake about it, I expect to get some backlash because of this little video right here. Because I'm spilling the beans, so to speak. Again, you have 24 hours to comply to the first video that I posted in this little 3-video series right here. Coincidentally enough, it's also the very first video I sent you a link to out of this whole series as well. You have 24 hours from the time that video was posted to respond to that video. This video, however, it's 12:55 at the time of recording this video. I'm going to say it'll be probably 10 minutes after 4 by the time I get it posted. You have 24 hours from the time, I'm sorry, not 24 hours, 12 hours from the time I send you the link to this video to respond to this. And I can't wait to see your response. Get hostile. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with a little rivalry between friends, practically brothers, to begin with. And now what I'm about to say is directed towards the 2 horsemen you hold in your body. What I'm about to say is directed to war and pestilence. There's nothing wrong with a little sibling rivalry. 12 hours from the time you are sent the link to this video. And I got to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not going to be seeing any videos probably until I get home. And I'll be home by about 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish. Again, I look forward to it. I really do. Thanks for playing.
Nightmare walking, psychopath talking, king of the jungle, just a vamp.